And Jake is here from somewhere in the, I don't know, the Gulf of Mexico or something. So welcome
Costa Rica.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So I'm just about to start. Paul is going to record. And can you still record, Paul, even though you're at the table?
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
So
So today,
has started.
okay, today we're going to talk about roughing and cross-roughing. So, and finesses and roughing finesses. So let's pull up the first board. Now, there's a very important technique in these hands. So I'm going to tell you what the contract is. And I even figured out an auction to get there. North is going to open one club. So Paul, do you see the bidding box? Thank you. East and West are going to pass throughout. South is going to bid one heart. North is going to, they're going to pass. Just going to change my settings so that I don't have to confirm all this. If I just make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. Okay, and North is going to jump to 3 hearts. 3, 6, 10, 11, 14, and extra for the singleton diamond. So 3 hearts, and we're going to bid 4 no trump. I think I'm going to bid 4 spades, actually, 4 spades. And North is going to bid 5 clubs to show first or second round control of clubs. And I'm going to bid 5, I'm going to bid 6 hearts. So the contract is 6 hearts, and West is on lead and is going to lead the spade 3. Low from length. Also, when you really don't know what to lead, sometimes it's okay to give them what they've got. So they know that I've got control of spades. So they're leading a spade and not finessing their partner out of anything important.
Okay, also Rosemary, because he doubled, I know he has spades.
I don't know that anybody should have doubled here.
Okay, because East doubled after the 1 club.
Not supposed to have.
Okay,
That was an accident.
Sorry, I was just lead directing.
Okay,
that's what I expected. Thank you.
okay. So please pass East and then we can get this hand going. Okay, so the lead is a spade. So you've probably been told many, many times that in no trump, you count your tricks. And if you don't have enough, you should figure out where you can get the extra tricks. And the opposite of that is in a suit contract, you've been told count your losers and figure out how to get rid of them. But I'm going to add something to that as well. By all means, count your losers and see if you've got a plan to get rid of them, but also count your tricks. Because if you can't come to enough tricks, maybe there's a better line of play. So let's look at this. So we're going to play a spade and win the queen. I'm not playing the ace of diamonds. So let's look and see what the story is. Well, looks like we've got the hearts sewn up. We've got the spades sewn up. We've got the ace of diamonds opposite that little 4. But what are we going to do with all these losing diamonds? Well, we'll be able to trump a couple of them, but is that enough? Can anybody come up with a suggestion for how we might get rid of them? In fact, I'm going to let everybody see everything. Anyone got any ideas? Anybody at all can speak.
Okay.
Can you throw them on the clubs?
Who said that? Billy.
Mhm.
We're going to throw them on the clubs. We're going to, I want to start using the word pitch rather than throw, because
Okay.
it sounds like, I always hear people saying, well, they were throwing cards. And what that meant was that they were just playing any card out of their hand. The rule of thumb, which is the card closest to your thumb, because they didn't know what to do. We need to choose our cards with care. So we need to be able to either trump all the diamonds or pitch them on the clubs. But how can we get to the clubs? Okay, well, we can ruff a diamond. So we need to start to pull trumps first. So we're going to end up in our hand. You're going to pull one round. Okay, and now we're going to, everybody followed, so there's one out. So I'm going to cross to the dummy. Now notice that I've still got the Jack of Hearts as an entry. It's my only entry. Well, I can ruff a diamond. So now I'm going to play the King of Clubs. Now, this is what's called a ruffing finesse. A ruffing finesse. So what does that mean? It means that I couldn't lead towards it myself. I don't have any. They don't know that. But leading the king screams for somebody to play the ace. And I don't know who has the ace. I mean, I do know because I can see all four hands, but a player would not know who's got it. So the plan is that if the king is covered with the ace, South will ruff. And if it's not covered, we will throw a loser. So there's a rule, a guideline that says that we should cover the last of touching equals. So you might want to think twice about flying with your ace book guy.
My concern was that from the bidding, if she's got any at all, she's only got one.
Okay. So go ahead and do your worst. Your best. Okay. So this is what I hope to do. So now I'm going to trump it. No more trumps out. Paul, I'm going to mute you again because there's a lot of interference when you open your audio for some reason. So my ruffing finesse worked very well. The king was covered with the ace immediately, so I'm able to trump it, and now I can get over there. So how can I get over there? Well, I can cash my ace of diamonds. And I can trump a diamond. And now I've got 4 good clubs to pitch the rest of the diamonds. Everybody see how this works? Now you might say, why didn't I cash my ace of spades? My ace of spades would be an entry to get back over to my hand to ruff another diamond if necessary. So I didn't want to catch it too soon. Otherwise, my only way to cross is by playing a trump or roughing the club. So I kept all my options open. So now you can see that I can claim the rest of the tricks. Everybody happy?
Yes.
Any questions from anyone? This is called a ruffing finesse, where the definition of finesse is that you play a card hoping it will win the trick, even though there is a higher card outstanding in the opponent's hand. So that applies to, if you lead towards, say, the ace queen, and you play the queen, even though you know that one of the opponents has the king, you play the queen hoping it will win, even though the king is outstanding. So it's the same when we take a ruffing finesse. We played the king of clubs here, hoping that it will win the trick, even though the ace is outstanding. And if it is covered, we can trump it and we don't lose any tricks at all. So I hope that's very clear, the definition of a finesse and a roughing finesse. Okay, I'm going to cover up the hands, and I'm sure I will not be the declarer this time, so I'm going to hide the cards and be really mean. So I'm going to gently guide you with the auction. So book guy, I'm sure you want to be aggressive and open your suit as high as you dare. Perfect. That's too rich for my hand, so I'm going to pass.
Rosemary, could you talk for a second about if you have 7, should you always open at the 3 level?
Well, I'll tell you, I like to, when I've got a 7-card suit, I always think about a 3-level preempt. But I try to work out, if I'm doubled, how many tricks am I going down? And is the risk worth the reward, if it makes? So here in this hand, let's count the losers. We've got 1 spade and 2 hearts is 3, and a diamond is 4, and 2 clubs is 6. So 6 losers means I can take 7 tricks. The idea is I'm going to get 6 diamond tricks and maybe the king of clubs. So I can take 7 tricks, I'm going down 2. If I'm doubled, that's 300. That is better than them finding an easy road to their game in one of the majors. Now, if I was going down 3, that would be 500. The risk is not worth the potential benefit. So I might open at the 2 level and hope that does enough damage. So I hope that answers the question.
It does, thank you.
Okay, so 3 diamonds pass, and now Pez.
That's Leslie, yeah.
Hey, that's Leslie. I should think Les Pez.
Mhm.
Okay, 5 diamonds by Leslie, by Pez. A good bid, and now her partner has to try to make the contract, not her. So what do you think we should lead against this contract? Anybody want to shout out a potential lead from the south hand?
Club?
Queen of spades.
Queen of spades, because how can you see it, Leslie?
Oh, because I'm looking at 2 screens at one time.
Oh, cheater.
Oh,
Queen of spades, the top of the sequence is an excellent lead. Now, if I didn't have a sequence like that, I might play the ace of clubs, because generally when the person on my right preempts, either my partner or the dummy has the king, and at least I get a peek and know what would be the best line of defense. So here it's going to go queen, king. Oh, look, West has got a very good hand. So anyway, my lead didn't cost anything.
Now, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, since I'm third hand, am I supposed to still play the highest card I have? Third hand high?
So when you cannot beat the dummy, you give me count. We normally give attitude on our partner's lead when we're defending. But when we can't beat the dummy, we give count so the partner has an idea of how the spades are situated around the table.
So I should play the 2 to give the count?
No, because we play standard count, so you're going to play the 4, which is pretty low and therefore discouraging. And you follow this, and that will show me high, low, and show me an even number of cards. So let's look at the hand from Paul's point of view. Do you want to have a go on your own, Paul?
sure, I'll have a go.
Okay, go ahead then. Just play it without saying anything. now Paul is on lead. So for those of you who are kibitzing, try to work out what you think Paul should do. So the bottom line is there any future in returning spades, which was the opening lead?
No,
No,
Any future in returning hearts?
no,
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 You're right, no. So what suit should be returned?
clubs.
Clubs. And of the cards that Paul holds, choose one to lead, Paul. That's not the right lead, because when we lead a sequence, we should lead the top of the sequence.
Top of the sequence, okay.
Lead the queen. And you now see that Paul is in trouble.
Yep.
Because we're going to take 3 club tricks, and there's nothing he can do about it. And we already have the king of hearts. So we're going to back up a little bit. Thinking about so here's the moment of truth. When we look at Paul's hand, and I'm going to open it up now for everybody. When we look at Paul's hand, he's got the hearts are not such a terrible problem. But we don't know who's got the king. Jack was not covered. So a good player might cover or might not cover. When these are so good, if I had the king, I wouldn't cover. So there's a very good chance that North has the king and there'll be a club return. So to guard against that, Paul is going to overtake the jack with the ace. Now he's going to dump his heart on the ace of spades.
Ah. My old friend, the unnecessary finesse.
Now he's going to play the queen of hearts.
You have to play, Rosemary.
Sorry. Now you're going to take a rough on hearts. If it's covered, you rough, and then you get back to the dummy to give clubs.
Am I obligated to cover?
Yes, you well, probably. Now, how are you going to get back to the dummy? Aha. We have to back up further.
Ah.
How mean I am. So, one, back a bit further. Have to do a whole,
I'm losing your voice, Rosemary. You still there?
mumbling. I am mumbling.
Oh, that's better. Thank you.
Okay, so this is the trick. We have to go all the way back to. Now we want spade lead at trick 1. But when we think about the hand, we need to keep that ace of diamonds as an entry to the dummy in case things go wrong. So we want to pull trump, definitely, but we're going to play a low trump over to the and now queen. Now the ace of diamonds is our entry after we play on hearts. So now the jack of hearts. Queen of hearts. Now the famous cross. contract made. So ultimately, you're going to lose 2 tricks. But we managed to make it. So sometimes it's like playing cards in a different order can make such a difference to the outcome. So let's just go over what happened here. We won the opening lead with the ace, and that took our spade entry off the table. So if we think about getting rid of our club losers on hearts, then we know that we will need to have that ace of diamonds as an entry later in the hand. Now, when the jack of hearts was not covered by the king, rather than losing it and risking the club return, we overtook, pitched our heart on the king, and then took a roughing finesse. Okay. Any questions on this technique? Everybody good? By the way, for latecomers, Paul is recording this, and then we're going to try to get it uploaded to YouTube for you. Jens was saying that he's going to record tomorrow morning's lesson. He was saying it's possible to set up a private access just for the boards that were played in your lessons. So we might do that, although somebody wrote to me and said that they didn't mind if the whole world saw it. So
We can
that was,
see all the hands.
thank you for the warning. Okay. So this is board 3. Okay, so South is going to open the bidding 1 club. East and West are going to pass throughout. Oh, Paul, this is a crazy hand. I just want you to be in 4 spades. So please bid 4 spades
Okay.
from the north.
Now, how would you know to do the spades without going to the hearts first?
Because when I uploaded this, it made my hand the dealer instead of you. It's supposed to go 1 club. I don't know. Anyway, the contract's 4 spades.
Okay.
So East lead. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's South, it is South. I don't know what I'm doing here. We're going to undo all of this auction. It's crazy. You're going to bid 1 heart, as you should do. One heart, please. Okay. And I'm going to bid 1 spade. And Paul's going to bid 4 spades. And then you're going to come and sit in my seat. So click on your name. Okay.
I'm still in South.
Well, I put you in South.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. So you're going to play 4 spades. And the lead is going to be a small club as soon as we get everybody to pass. Paul, can you pass, please? Thank
Yes.
you. Okay. And Leslie, small club. Thank you. Okay, Paul, good luck.
Thank you.
I'm going to stop you right there. So we're going to go back and let everybody see the cards. These are hard hands. So when Paul looks at his hand, what are the dangers here? He's got one trick in the bag with the ace of clubs.
Right.
So how many more tricks does he have? Well, he's got the ace of diamonds.
Mhm.
That's a second trick. And then the clubs are lousy and the diamonds are lousy and the hearts are pretty awful too. So how can he get 8 more tricks?
Cross roughing.
By cross roughing.
Right.
So if we could, we've got really good trumps because we've got ace, king, queen, jack. That would be great for pulling trumps. But if we pull 3 rounds of trumps, we'll get 5 trumps in total. And we need to get 8 trump tricks.
Mhm.
So how can we get over here? We're not going to play on hearts at all, and we're not going to pull trump. So you won that in your hand, and you're going to cross to the dummy by roughing a club.
Right. So take a low club.
A low club. And you're going to trump it. And now you've got 3 more spades to rough 3 more clubs, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can play your ace of diamonds.
Right.
And which suit are you going to throw away?
The clubs.
You don't need to throw away clubs because you can
Oh.
trump clubs.
Okay, so get rid of a heart.
Throw away a heart. Okay. And now you're ready to start your cross rough. The key to any time you want to cross rough a hand is you should cash your outside winners first. You don't have any.
Okay.
And if you try to sort of lead towards the king and someone cashes the ace and leads a trump, you're never taking 10 tricks. So we just have to rely on the cross rough.
Well, here I can see everything, so I'm going to play the queen.
Why would you play the queen? You want to rough with the smallest baby that you have.
Oh, right, I'm roughing. I'm sorry.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah.
That nobody can over rough. And now you're taking your chance because you're going to play another club. And that's, did you have one the first time? I can't remember. Hopefully everybody can follow.
Mhm.
So you're going to rough this.
Yes.
And now you're going to hold your breath and rough a diamond.
Mhm.
Now, can you see that you've got really high trumps? So
Yeah.
you're at the stage now where even if they have run out of diamonds, they cannot over rough you. So let's just finish it off with high roughs.
Now, if I couldn't see the cards, well, I could see, okay, I'd play the jack. Maybe not.
Now, this is always the icing on the cake when they are forced to under rough you. Everybody see that? He can't throw away his ace of hearts, so he has to play a trump, even though you're winning this trick with the ace. But now he gets the rest of the tricks and he's already put in his claim.
Okay.
So North-South made 10 tricks. We got the ace of clubs, the ace of diamonds, that's 2, And we've made all of our 8 spades separately by cross-ruffing the entire hand.
Great.
Any questions from anyone? Everybody okay? I always remember years ago when I was a beginner, I was playing in a team match and our teammates came back at the end of the round and she said, oh my God, she said, she was in 5 clubs and she made it. She never pulled trump. She just roughed and roughed and roughed and roughed. And I looked at her and smiled and I said, me too. And the board was a push. We both made 5 clubs, but that was the only way to make it, is on a cross rough. So who's getting the challenge this time? The contract is going to be 6 spades in the west. So it's going to start with 1 diamond.
Did you want us to see the hands?
No, not yet. Can everybody see them?
They're exposed.
See, I have no way to know what it is by the time I finish teaching the hand. The north is going to pass. That east-west are going to pass throughout. Can you pass, please, Paul? Thank you. I think that's nice, but you've got 4, 7, 11, 15, and a singleton opposite an opening hand. So if partner's got around 13, 14 points, you're getting close to 30. So I think this, and you've got good controls everywhere. So I think this is a hand where my suggested auction is to bid 4 no trump. It's hard that you can't show the fit, you might pass. So 4 no trump kind of, says, well, what key cards have you got?
Okay, I'm not good at that because I just do regular Blackwood, but I studied your lesson on YouTube last night, Rosie.
Good for you.
So I don't know if I'm going to get this right, but let me try to figure it out.
We're all friendly and helpful here.
Oh, okay, so I got 2 aces and not the king of trump. So I say 5 club.
No, because you do have the queen of trump. So
Oh, so I say 5 diamond, 3 pieces.
no, 5 spades, 2 the queen specifically.
Oh my gosh.
Rosemary, but there was no feet. I mean, shouldn't it be like normal Blackwood?
No, most of us play that when you haven't expressed a fit, key card is 4 no trump. It's based on the last suit bid.
Okay, fine. Okay.
So she's answering based on spades. So 2
Okay.
bullets, 2 key cards plus the queen of trump, 5
Okay.
spades. So now Paul knows that she's got the ace of diamonds and the ace of spades and the queen of spades. So how many points is that? That's only 10 points, but she opened the bidding. So she's got something else to help out. So 6 spades is going to be the bid. Okay, pass, pass, pass. And I guess my hand has to make a lead. And I'm going to lead the 6 of hearts. So don't tell me why I'm leading the 6 of hearts. Don't ask me why. I tell you, these hands out of a book on play of the hand, Bill Root's book. And these are the deed, the hand layout and the contract. And I made up the auction. And it's the lead that Bill said that was made against this hand. So have a go, Leslie.
Okay, I have 1.
Oh, sorry, I have to pay a card. Just wake me up, everyone. It's not that I'm awake, I'm just checking on the hand. Now, here's a little tip, Leslie, before you do anything else.
Mhm.
You played the ace of clubs. Before we start our plan, we should cash our outside winners. That's not an outside winner,
Oh, to the ace, that's not an outside winner? Okay,
because what about your king of hearts?
okay. And,
So you should cash your king of hearts first,
okay,
because when they run out of diamonds and clubs, they're going to throw away their hearts. And then you won't get a heart. Okay.
now do I start cross ruffing or do I win my ace?
Win your ace of diamonds first. You've got to do the diamonds next. Now, look at the situation here. South has got lots of spades, but he can never beat the spades because we've got the ace, king, queen, jack, 10, 9, 8. We can never be over ruffed. And now we've set up this hand for a total cross ruff. We're going to get 2 hearts. The ace of clubs is 3. The ace of diamonds is 4. And we're going to get 8 ruffs to give us a total of 12 tricks. And we'll lose the 5 of hearts at the end. Okay, so just carry on so we can all see it, please, Leslie. Now, if you've ever defended against a cross ruff play, you know it gets pretty boring. You're just waiting for the moment when they run out.
Now, do I throw on the 3 or the club or the heart? Does it matter?
You've got to ruff it.
Well, I saw them throw the king.
Okay, so you throw away a heart then if you want. And you'll get a nasty shock.
Oh, they're going to trump me. All right.
They will trump you because they've run out of diamonds.
Okay, that's right. That's my sign they ran out when they played the king.
So 12 tricks, bid and made, well done. So the key to this hand is counting our tricks. We have to take 12. We've got the ace, king of hearts. No matter what they lead, we could win any lead. We're lucky that they didn't lead a spade. So we've got the ace, king of hearts is 2, the ace of clubs is 3, the ace of diamonds is 4. And then we're going to ruff the rest of the clubs. That's 7. And we're going to ruff 4 diamond tricks. That's why we really have to play the diamond before we play the club. Just a little bit more sophisticated. We cross to the diamond first because we have to get these 4 ruffs in. Then we can cross back to the ace of clubs, and then we're going to get the cross ruff going. And you saw at the end, they roughed in, but we still had the ace. We had to lose a heart, but we got our ace of spades at the end. Okay, any questions from anyone?
On defense, is it just better to play a trump against a contract like this?
Well, if you figure out that they're going to cross rough the hand, you should always lead a trump.
Mhm.
But it didn't really sound like it.
Because I noticed, like, when I play against a robot on bridge base, they do that a lot.
But I mean, it didn't sound like that. It just went a club, I think a diamond, a heart, a spade for no trump.
Okay.
So nobody knows that there's real shortness anywhere. Although I'm going to tell you that anytime the opponents each bid a suit and then agree on a third suit, that's a good time to lead a trump.
Okay.
And if you lead a trump here, they can win it. But now they'll let's say they win the ace. Now they'll have the 2 heart tricks, that's 3. The 2 aces is 5. And they will get 6 more trump tricks and get 11. And they will go down on a trump lead. So just remember that as one of the lines of defense. A few people have asked me if I'm going to teach a class on defense. And I've decided if we can work out a time that I probably will. And I'm starting with a private group. Well, I started last week with the private group. I think we're doing 4 lessons on defense. And but it's going to be harder and harder to fit things in now that the world is opening up and the bridge club is opening up and so on. For instance, if this class starts at 4, the game doesn't end till 4 at the club. So that's kind of difficult, although I guess I could teach it at the club. I mean, I can set this up on my computer at the club. Okay, moving right along. So, would somebody like to come and sit in the north seat? Somebody who knows that they can get over very quickly.
I'm on.
Okay. Oh, you're there. Very good.
I'm on BBO.
Very good. So go ahead and open the bidding.
Okay.
Now, Paul, do you have a bid to interfere? Very good. So does everybody know what Paul's bid means? Book guy's bid.
No.
Both
Yeah.
minor.
Both minors. This is the,
Oh, unusual. No trouble.
the 2 lowest unbid suits. Okay. Now, when this happens, we should really have an agreement. And there's a little gadget called unusual over unusual. And we'll learn what it is. And because South has got to really tell partner whether he's got a fit and how high to go. So he's got what, 4, 7.
8 points.
Well, if I said 2 points for the singleton, that's 9-ish. So 3 spades is the bid. It says I've got a fit, but I've got less than 10 points.
Does that have to be alerted?
No, because it's natural.
Natural. Okay.
Okay. That's going to shift the pairs up. And Marissa really likes her hand, so she chose to bid spades. And that's exactly what I want the contract to be. So book guy is on lead. So what's he going to lead? Perfect lead. Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. Because the important thing is, oh, I can't undo now. You have to ask for an undo, please, Marissa.
Yes, I'm coming.
So tell me what your plan is for this hand.
Okay, I was thinking of, I have to trump those clubs because there's no way I can get rid of them. No?
What else do you have to do?
I have to trump those 3 clubs, and then I had to get rid of a diamond. So maybe I can manage to make a hard winner by trumping them. I have 5, so I'm missing 8. Oh, that's difficult.
Very difficult. So this looks like a cross rough hand.
Yes. Mhm.
Clubs in the dummy, and you can rough hearts in your hand.
Yeah, till I get a good one, which I
Right.
need, which I need.
But the important thing is that you have to cash your outside winners first.
So,
The thing I'm always saying to students is the high card from the short side first. Have you ever heard me say that?
yes,
I think everybody's going to say yes. Here's
yeah.
one. If you're planning a cross rough, cash your outside winners first. So here, you're going to cash a diamond.
Okay. No, so I haven't, you haven't undone me.
Well, I haven't a claim yet. Undo it. I mean, ask for an undo.
I did. I think it has, it went on.
Book guide has to have an undo.
Okay. So, so you won the opening lead with the ace of clubs, right? So now you're going to cash your diamond.
Okay, but then I leave, if I cash the diamonds, there's a diamond there, loser, immediate loser. I go on?
Now, how many more diamonds does Pez have?
It's a 5-5, so he has 4. Who beat the Tuno Trump? It was
Book guy, East. East.
he was 6. So he has 5, and I have, oh yeah, and I have 5. So there are 3 left. So he has 2 more, probably.
The trick that's already been played.
Yeah, but I had, oh, I had 6. I had 6. Okay, 6 and 5, 11. So he's only 1. He's only 1.
Well, you started with 4 in the dummy.
Yes, and 2 on no, in the dummy 3. So dummy 4, and in my hand there are 3. So I
Yep.
have 7.
And East has 5. That's
That's
12.
5. So West has only 1 left.
Only got 1 left,
Yeah,
right? So that's why you have to cash it very early, or he's going to
Yeah.
pick.
yeah. Oh, I see. That's the problem. Yeah.
No, he's going to rough it.
Sorry.
He's going to rough this. He doesn't
Mm,
have any diamonds left. We just counted.
No, we've only played once. The diamonds is the
Marissa. This is not
Mhm.
like,
Marissa wasn't counting them correctly.
so we know that Paul has 5.
yes,
The dummy had 4. That's 9.
yes.
You had 3. That's 12.
Uh-huh.
The West had 1. And it was the Jack.
Ah, okay, fine.
And rough the King of Diamonds.
Okay. So
It's
I cannot play that.
late in Spain.
Ask undo.
Okay.
Now you're going to rough a heart.
Okay. No club.
Right? Thank God you've got high ones.
Yes.
Everybody's seeing, so now you can see that in both the North and South cannot be roughed.
Yeah, it works because oh my God, those oh. Wow. Ah, yeah. Okay, now this is my chance. Fine. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, sorry, I wanted to rough it. No, no, I need an undo. So I was going to rough it.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, and that's it, because there's no chance. I mean, I just have to play my ace, and that's all there is to it. And I make 10, I guess.
What I would have done at that is, just in case that Paul had cheated and he was 5-4 and only 4 diamonds, and she did have another one, I would have played a diamond, let her rough in. It's
Yeah.
with getting the ace.
Mhm.
So, so you can see the rest of the tricks.
Yeah, how do I do this? I reclamo nada, 0. Okay, that's it.
Okay. So you can see that Paul was very honest in his 2-note trump bid. He's 5,
Yeah.
5,
5-5.
5, 12.
Yeah. As I wasn't counting the diamonds correctly, yeah, because I had 7 and 5,
Now,
which 12. One more. Yeah, okay.
he has to do is to get into the habit of trying to work out who's got what around the table when you see the dummy. We've got 8 trumps in the spade suit. North South has 8. So we're missing 5. So they're likely 3-2, but they could be 4-1, but probably 3-2. And we've got 6 clubs, so we're missing 7. But now we know that they are 5-2 because Paul told us the shape of his hand. So now we know that West has only 2 clubs. And now the diamonds, we know that West has only 1 diamond, if Paul was honest with his bid. So we know about 3 of her cards. So is she 5-5, 5 spades and 5 hearts, or 6-4, or 7-3? If she had 3 spades and 7 hearts, she might have bid. She might have bid 4 hearts, just in case. Shut her partner up, get him off to the right lead. So my guess is that she probably has 4 trumps. 2 clubs, 1 diamond, 4 trumps, and the rest in hearts. So if you listen to the auction, you can work out a lot of this before you even play to trick 1. Okay. Okay, so somebody shut me up in 5 minutes, because I have somebody picking me up at 5:05.
Okay.
Let's have a look at this hand. Board 6.
We can see all the hands.
Okay, good. Thanks, Marissa. Thank you. I'm giving Leslie a chance to hang herself.
I know.
Well, how many hearts did your partner have?
Well, he denied hearts.
He denied hearts.
Mhm.
So for you to now bid a suit that he denied, you need 17 points.
Right, that's a reverse. So I go to 1 no.
Well, I would bid 1 no with nothing in his suit at all.
2 clubs.
You bid 2 clubs. I think that's the logical bid. No, I think you're going to bid 2 spades. You've got 6. We can rebid a 6-card suit, but we can't do anything else. that's going to end the auction. And I'm hoping that South will come up with the right lead. Paul, you're on lead. That's not the right lead.
Okay.
You've got a lot of trump. You ask for an undo because you don't want to be helping him by leading trump. In fact, what you want to do when you have long trump, you want to lead your long suit and try to make him rough and use up his spades without pulling yours.
So a 6 would imply that I like it. Well,
Is that Marissa could play low and low because her partner led the queen, who rates to have the jack.
oh. Mhm.
I think that you've got a better lead than that, Paul. Ask for an undo, please. You want him to lead spades to you. You don't want to lead a spade, but your jack of clubs will beat the 8 in the dummy.
Right.
The declarer is going to have to trump another club, and he's running out of clubs while you had to use your running out of spades while you haven't had to use yours.
Okay, I went back an extra trick, so I play the diamond or I play the club.
Play the club. Very good book guy. Now the moment that you were dreading, you have to lead.
So what do I do?
Well, same that I said to Paul a moment ago. You know Paul was roughing hearts, so you can play the Queen of Hearts.
Okay, yeah, yes, that's true. Oh. Oh, what a pity. We could have beaten it with the queen of that. Okay, time to go.
Rosie, it's 5.
Thank you very much. So thank you, everybody. I'm sorry I have to run off. I try to be more generous with my time.
Thank you.
Thank you,
so much.
Rosemary.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice afternoon. See you next week.
Okay, Rosemary, I send this to Jans or I send it to you?
Send it to Elfie.
Okay, will do.
Thank you very much. And I'll try to let her know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rosemary.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.